This is the easiest way to sell anything to anyone without them even realizing it. If you do this, people will literally hunt you down and beg you to take their money. I know this works because I do it all the time. This video is not for manipulators and scammers. If you are one of those, or AKA you are a sociopath, do not watch this video. So now let's get to it. I'm willing to bet at some point that you had to sell something. Whether there were physical products or services that you were offering, or whether it was yourself in a job interview. Maybe it was yourself in persuasive speaking and you're selling your ideas. What would it look like if you had sort of a master key in your back pocket that'll open any lock, and you just pull it out, put it in, and it'll work every single time? I'm going to teach you that same 4-part method that's going to work the next time you have a job interview, or you're selling a product or service or an idea, or even if you're trying to holler at a female. In fact, what you've been watching right now has been that thing that I'm going to teach you. If you're still watching and I got your attention, this is proof that it works. Because I've already used 3 of them on you. And you didn't even realize it. That's why you're still in this video right now. First thing you need to know is to form a promise line. A promise line is a punchy little one-liner that's going to get their attention within 5 to 6 seconds. My example in this video. This is the easiest way to sell anything to anyone without them even realizing it. Then I went on to say, to get your attention even more, if you do this, people will literally hunt you down and beg you to take their money. See how easy it was? And you didn't even realize it. See, the reason why you lose a lot of people is because you don't have their attention within the first 5 to 6 seconds, or at least that one punchy line. It don't have to be a long one like mine, but that's the reason why most people don't make it to be able to close the people out, because you don't have their attention in the first place. That's the reason why people walk off, not interested, you're not speaking their language. You got to get something that's going to get their attention, guaranteed. The second step is called the picture. You got to paint a picture within 5 to 6 seconds in their head that's going to keep their attention. That's going to make them interested in it more. Whether you got a product, whether you got a service, anything that they might need in their life, or they even thought about what they need in their life. You got to paint a picture in their head, and it's going to make them trigger off an emotion and make them feel like that they need this product, even if they don't even need the product or service or whatever you're trying to sell them. You still paint a picture in their head why they need it, or why they feel like that they want it or need it. My example in this video, I'm willing to bet at some point that you had to fill in the blank. A job interview, sell product or service, or talk to a female, or convince your mother or your father to be able to take you somewhere, anywhere, anything. I paint a picture in your head that basically triggered an emotion to make you feel like, yeah, I can relate to you a lot better. So basically now the conversation is going to keep on going, because now I got your attention with the first 5 seconds. And then when I actually put a picture in your head to make you relate to it, you were like, you know what? This might be a product or a service that I might need or want, or might be something that I might need to be interested in or need to look more in depth into. I think I said it right. I don't know. But you get what I'm saying. The next step is proof. You know, a lot of people talk all day long about what I've done and what they have and what they got and where they've been and everything. The thing is that a lot of people can talk the talk, but can they walk the walk? If you don't have some type of proof to show people, some type of example, or you don't have any kind of testimonial proofs that it actually happened to other people, that means that they feel like if it's easy, anybody would be doing it. The reason why a lot of people ain't doing it is because that's naturally not what we have been taught, or we have not been around certain people or a certain crowd that actually don't do it. That's the reason why everybody's not doing it. If you haven't been taught this, you basically are not going to know it. My example in this video, I show different types of proofs and screenshots of what I've done over the years. Now, this is mostly online work. I've done a lot of offline work. Like I've had fundraisers, made money. I've taught my kids how to make money and everything. I mean, I've done all that, over the years. That's the thing. You want to show some type of proof that you're actually doing it. Those 3 things combined, it's going to trigger your emotions. See, people, human beings, buy with emotions, and they justify with logic. Think about it. Have you ever bought anything knowing that you don't need it when you get home? When you get home, you ain't going to want it no more. But when you at the store, or when you at the mall, or you somewhere, you like, man, I got to get this outfit, man. It look good. If you got enough money to get it, you're going to get it, because your emotions is triggered. A lot of people, again, they buy with emotions, or they act on emotions and justify it with logic. They do it without even thinking. So if you trigger an emotion, certain keywords, habits, actions, certain proofs will trigger you to react. That's just human nature. The last thing that we're going to talk about is your pitch. This is where most of the people spend 95% of their time at. And they're always wondering why people are not buying their products. It's because you're not presenting in a way that is going to have a great impact and value inside that person's life. If you cannot master those first 3 that I just gave you, your pitch won't even matter. Even if they don't want to buy the product, you presented it in a way that was so exotic that they just had to reach into their pockets to give you something, even if it's just a donation. So during the presentation, you already had them sold. They were just waiting for the pitch. So with that being said, most people make the mistake of giving them like 3, 4, 5, 6 things to act on. Just give them one simple thing to do. Here's my pitch to you as an example. If you like this video and you've got value from this, all I want you to do is share this to someone who actually is struggling in selling anything to anyone. Also, I want to give a shout out to a guy that I ran into on YouTube. His name was Clark Howard. He actually did a video about this. It's called the 4 Ps. And this is where I got this from. Reginald IQA Williams, make plans for your life. Don't let life make plans for you. Peace out.